Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Christine Williams, and today we will be discussing phonological and phonemic awareness. Now, phonological and phonemic awareness are both important to the development of children's literacy skills. The two terms are often used interchangeably because they both focus on hearing the sounds of patterns of language, but there is a difference. So let's go ahead and begin this overview by defining each term. The first term we're going to look at is phonological awareness. Phonological awareness can be defined as identifying and manipulating units of sounds, and it is made up of a group of skills. Part of phonological awareness skills include things like syllabus awareness, onset and rhymes, identifying beginning and ending sounds. Now, for example, if we take the word butterfly, we can clap out the syllables. Butterfly. This is part of phonological awareness. Now, when we move from breaking down words into syllables, we move into breaking them down into smaller units, which means we're moving from phonological awareness to phonemic awareness. Phonemic awareness is one specific part of phonological awareness. It falls up under that umbrella of phonological awareness and can be defined as the ability to identify and manipulate individual sounds. So we're no longer looking at the sounds, the units of sounds, but we're looking at individual sounds. Parts of phonemic awareness includes blending, isolating sounds, breaking down words into individual sounds, and manipulating sounds. Now, for example, if we look at the word cat, it's a CVC word, and we want to take that word and blend it. This would be looking at individual sounds, which is part of phonemic awareness. Cat, C-A-T, cat, cat. So we're looking at the individual sounds of each letter, and we're blending those to make a word. So just a quick review. Phonological and phonemic awareness both focus on hearing sounds in language. Now, phonological awareness looks at units of sounds, and phonemic awareness looks at individual sounds. So, how does phonological and phonemic awareness relate to literacy development in young children? Phonological and phonemic awareness are the base for beginning reading skills. Kelly Johnson mentioned in her article entitled Phonological Awareness, What It Is and How It Works, that reading actually starts with kids tuning into the sounds of spoken words. So learning and understanding the phonological and phonemic awareness is essential to pre-reading skills. Research has demonstrated that phonological awareness is a strong predictor of reading success. And since we know that phonemic awareness falls up under that umbrella, that too is a predictor of reading success. So before learning to read, children must learn and understand how sounds work in words. According to the National Reading Panel report of 2000, discriminating units of language, for example, words and segments, is linked to successful reading. So they must understand about sounds so that they can learn to read. They also must understand that sentences can be broken down into words. Words can be broken down into syllables, and that syllables can be broken down into individual sounds. This is all phonological and phonemic awareness. So how does early reading development relates to literacy skills? Well, reading development is the key to literacy skills. Through reading development, we help to develop children's language and listening skills. And this is preparing them to understand the written word. Research shows that early reading experiences opportunities to build vocabulary and literacy-rich environments are the most effective ways to support development of pre-reading and cognitive skills that ensure that children are prepared for success in school, including grade level reading and throughout life. That quote came from makewayforbooks.org 2019. So to become a skilled reader, children need a solid foundation. They need a solid set of meaning related skills that includes sufficient language and conceptual knowledge, vocabulary, and good verbal reasoning abilities to understand the written text. Now I want to take you through looking at some activities that can help teach early literacy, which includes print concept, letter naming, vocabulary, phonological awareness, listening and comprehension, and speaking. The first one we want to look at is print concept. Developing print concept or developing the concepts of print is an important part of the emergent literacy process. A small group activity that can help teach this concept of print would be using a pocket chart. Just take a pocket chart and you can use I can sentences. So in your pocket chart, you can have the words I can read, I can read. Then take environmental print, such as a picture of Walmart, a picture of McDonald's, and add those at the end. Give a student a pointer and allow them to read. I can read McDonald's. I can read Walmart. This is part of understanding the concept of print. So that's an activity you can do then. Letter naming. For a small group activity, you can do letter bingo. Have your children sit around your table, give them a card, the red dots, call out the letters, or allow them to hold the card up and allow them to call out the letters. All right, vocabulary, a small group activity to help introduce new vocabulary words and or review old ones would be journal writings. Prepare picture cards and introduce them to students. So when you read a story, introduce new words, put them on just a little, you can put them on an index card or whatever you have. You can post them on a word wall. You can clip them together and create a booklet to put in your centers. But for your small group activity, you can give children those new vocabulary words and allow them to write in their journal and talk about those vocabulary words. A phonological awareness activity you can do, small group, is rhyming. You can have your rhyming cards and allow children to match the rhyming cards. Cat, hat, ball, fall. So pass out the cards and allow the children to match the rhyming cards. Listening and comprehension. An idea for that will have students listen to stories. And as they listen, they have to listen for what they have to do. So they can be listening to the story, and the story might tell them to draw a red ball, draw a blue house. So listening and comprehension. Speaking, doing a small group activity, allow students to draw a picture about whatever your theme may be. And after they draw that picture, give them time to go around your small group table and talk about their picture. If they are shy and don't want to talk about, ask questions and lead them into talking about their picture. So these are all examples of activities you can do in your small group session. Now, we know that there might need to be modification made to meet the needs of exceptional students. So you just adjust and make accommodations so that the activities can fit all your children in your classroom. This means you might need to adjust the setting. You might need to adjust the materials, the time length of the activity, the level, and or your teaching and communication skills with your students. So again, thank you for watching this video on phonological and phonemic awareness, and I hope that you have learned something. Please feel free to rewind the video, watch it again, or pick out whatever part that fits you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.